buffer for a second. All right. All right. All right. I think we're live. I think we're live. I think we're live. Possibly. Let me just double check. YouTube. Go to channel. I know you're probably going, what's he doing? What's he doing? Let's see in my live. I just want to make sure it's good. Hey, there we are. Good. All right. Hey, so good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening, wherever you are. I'm Doc Skinner, if you don't know who I am. And this is 1028 Live, broadcasting from the beautiful White Mountains of Arizona here in the United States of America. And it's Friday! We made it. We started, we got back to the groove of some certain things. Not everything yet, but we got back to the groove. And it is now Memorial Day weekend, so yeah, now you have more time off from work. Oh boy, do we got stuff to talk about tonight. Hello to Aaron and Raz and Dana and Truth. Soldier, hey, everybody. Welcome. DC's in the house, and we got other places in the house. And listening now on manipulation. Oh, Raz, you're watching another channel while you're watching me? Ooh, multitasking. I like that. All right, so where to start? Oh, wait. I already got the window open. Shoot, I thought I was on this is why I need somebody. I thought I was on this channel. So if I had a big surprise there, it would have spoiled it because you would have known before I even mentioned it, wouldn't it? Well, thank gosh that wasn't a surprise. That's just news. News. And, it helps if I have this playing. Click, live, and mute. Okay. So, oh shoot, now you guys are getting that thing. So, no, you're not. You got me. You got this. This is all. Okay, cool. All right. I'm just really stoked, people. You think you're excited? I'm excited. Dave Dennis is here. Tina's here. Terry's here. So, okay. I really wasn't going to say anything tonight, but, everybody's so excited. And I wouldn't want to let y'all down. So, I will reveal some stuff tonight. But, let's see. We need more people for that, though. So I want like a full board going on. I want like 40 people here. So be sure to share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. All right? You know the drill. You've been on the interwebs long enough. I think you should know the drill. Okay. We're not going to do that right off the hat. We're going to do some news. So we're going to cut over to the news real quick. Oh, gosh, we got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. And we're also going to be talking. I don't have a lot of details, okay? I'm just going to show you what I've found, the Twitter feed of last night's incident down in the valley of Arizona, where it is speculated that it was, well, people say they saw UFOs. It was like a craft with little UFOs coming out of it and stuff. So, and then jet fighters coming in, and there was like some kind of air battle going on. We'll talk about that in a bit. So let's get to the boring stuff. See if I can get through without getting shut down. Okay. So we're gonna transition now. Hey J Bean, how you doing? All right. So remember when I was telling you guys about the fact checkers? Don't trust them. Remember that? Because they kept jacking with me. Well, guess what? George Soros and Bill Gates are the main funders for Facebook's fact checkers. Oh yeah. Wait till I read this. Listen carefully, kids. Me. All right. Social media giant Facebook has announced that its fight against fake news will involve third-party fact-checking organizations. However, there are grave concerns about the legitimacy of those groups after it was revealed George Soros and Bill Gates, as well as other Clinton donors, are funding the fact-checking drive. Many people are taking it for granted that these fact checkers are the quintessence of neutrality and unbiased reporting. Well, judge for yourself. Facebook released a statement on December 15th advising users that we're starting a program to work with third-party checking organizations that are signatories of Pointer's International Fact-Checking Code of Principles, the IFCN. Here's an interesting fact about Pointer. The self-proclaimed global leader in journalism, they are funded by George Soros, Open Society Foundations. the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the National Endowment of Democracy, which has financially linked to the State's Department, eBay's Ahmadiyya Foundation, and Craig Newmark, the founder of Craigslist, who donated a massive $1 million to Poynter to create the anti-fake news mechanism. Craig Newmark is also a Clinton campaign donor, as is George Soros and Bill Gates, both big-time supporters of the Clinton Foundation, as well as Hillary's election campaign fund. And another Poynter donor, eBay founder Pierre Omidyar, is also a massive donor to the Clintons, giving millions of dollars to the foundation. Danish journalist Iben Threlholm, I'm getting pretty good tonight, says she was shocked that such obviously partisan fact checkers would be allowed to control the narrative of the United States politics. Quote, "It gave me goosebumps to hear those names because they have actually a very strong political agenda. It's like there are a lot of people who think that it's dangerous not to be able to control the media. So to sort out what is supposedly the real news and the fake news is actually a way to control the narrative. So if you want to be in opposition to those political powers, then you are going to be censored." Of course, this is the kind of censorship. Welcome to 1984's Ministry of Truth, where only selected facts are allowed to exist, while other facts that don't fit Washington's neoliberal narrative will be labeled fake news and suppressed. Yep. I told you so. Moving on. Next fun story. Oh, look, it's Billy Goat. He's there again. Meanwhile, America's super rich see their wealth rise by $282 billion in 3 weeks. 3 weeks during the pandemic. Meanwhile, 26 million Americans filed for unemployment. Now, this is a long thing. I'm not going to read it all, but $282 billion in just 23 days. It's funny how they were essential. Yeah. Score. Winning. Not for us. Anyway, let me... where's the doohickey thing, too? No, it's not going to let me do that. I'll just do this. Boom, boom, boom. Copy. Put over here, and I'll come over here to the box in just a second. Okay, so there's 2 stories right there. Knock those out. Bezos and Gates. Yeah, there you go. And boom. Oh, I was just like two letters shy of not being able to post that link. So there's that link. All right, what do we got going on over here in the box? We've got everybody saying hello, hello, hello. Timothy's here. Courtney Blackmore, hello, dear. Steel Raptor 24, yo. Dave Dennis's Billy Goats and Soras. I like that. Soras. I like that. What an unlovable combo. I know, right? Raz seconds that. Okay, cool. Well, all right. We're caught up on that. Let's see. We're going to get rid of that story. Okay, this one's got to... I don't want it all to be doom and gloom, so we're going to throw some fun in here. Okay, you guys are going to love this. Okay? Who has ever owned a pool? Anybody ever had a pool growing up or community pool or whatever? Okay, so, like in Florida maybe? And... Florida, you have issues, right? Check this out. This is so freaking cool. Hold on. Let me mute the music. Where's the good one? Come on, get to it. Here it is. Look at it. Alligator is chilling in the pool on Alligator float. How freaking cool is that? I mean, he's just loving it. Okay, that's all I really wanted to show you was that one image. Okay, close this out. So there's something fun right there. Dave says everybody's glad to be back. Good, hi, good old friend. Billy Goat, good, cool. Two Shoulders. Hey, Doc, did you see the Vice News article that is slamming the hell out of Dave Wilcock and Corey Good, saying that they are saviors of the... Yes, I have. And I'm, hey... I haven't been involved with any of them in the SSP group. I'm not saying anything against them, but all I know is I don't want to get involved in someone that's suing everybody. It's upsetting a lot of people. So yeah. I've seen it. Let's leave it at that. I'll take the high road, you take the low road. Jean Baptiste is here in the house. What's up? Okay, so there's that cool story. All right, moving on. Yes, Bigfoot's hand supposedly. Oops, let me get rid of these real quick. Sorry, folks. Yeah, I'll check those in a minute. Okay, so check it out. Found in McGaffey, New Mexico. Strange hand. This is May 12th. Strange hand found while wildlife was chewing on it. The founder says he thinks it's Sasquatch hands. What's your thoughts? Look at this, folks. I mean, seriously. See, open image. Will it make it? Wait, where'd it go? Is it this one? Yeah. Okay. It's not letting me zoom in. Okay, so that's crazy. That's I mean, you got your fingernails right there, long fingers. Now, we don't have anything beside this image to give us a size comparison, like a Coke can or a quarter or something, to give us a sense of scale. Now, someone did post images of what the hell are they called? Beavers. That they have hands similar to this. Now, if this is a tiny little hand, then yeah, okay, we'll go with that. But if this is like man-size hand or bigger, dang! Put that shit in formaldehyde or whatever that, stuff that, protects stuff in liquid in a jar. So anyway, Bigfoot, maybe, don't know. If you guys want to speculate about it, we can do that tomorrow night. Speculation Saturday night. Let's see. Oh, by the way, tomorrow I will be broadcasting live all day, really, from Sweet Pea CBD smoothies, infused smoothies, and in Lakeside, because businesses are opening up, and it's going to be a big thing. I'm going to be interviewing people throughout the day. We're going to be talking about just everything going on in the world. So if you're here on the mountain and you want to come up and say hello, maybe sit down and be interviewed or something, you got a story to tell, come see us. It's right across the street from McDonald's and Safeway in Lakeside, that intersection where Ace is and everything. It's just, you'll see, there'll be tents and chairs and cars. It's a car show too. So, and there's food. Vince makes some amazing crockery food. I mean, just yum, 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 yum. And it can infuse it if you like. So, come and check that out. I think it starts at 10:30 in the morning, or I have to start at 10:30 in the morning. I don't know, but I'll be there all day. So come on out, say hi, grab a bite to eat, get a Doc's Delight, which is the cookies and cream smoothie. Oh my God, that's my thing. I went through the whole menu, and all their menu is amazing. It's all from like Hawaii, so it's lots of fruits and stuff, and it's just because they're from Hawaii. So it's a really beautiful place. If you've never been there, it's really lifts your spirits up because the colors are bright and everybody's just awesome. So please join us tomorrow if you can. We'll be there all day live. And so there, I wanted to not forget to mention that because things are starting to get back to business. I don't want to say normal, but getting back to business. Anyway, Bigfoot? Question mark? Let me know. What do we got? Oh, we got some things over here in the box. Let's check it out real quick. Gene says, yo, what's up? Raz says it looks like a hand. Well, it's obviously, I mean, it's absolutely a hand. But is it a small hand? I mean, is the camera really close up on it, or is this like a really big hand? They needed to put something, at least their foot. If they put their foot in the image, it would be, and they say I'm a size 10, 12, whatever. It would help with the perspective of, okay, because the size of it really is important in this case, is that if it's small, it's most likely like a beaver or just some other critter with palms or hands. There's a lot, there's critters out there that have those, and chew it away. Now, I can't really get a good look on the chewing around the palm area if it's like a bite out of it or if it's been just nibbled away. I mean, so there's so many variables to this equation to definitively say yes or no. This is possibly a Bigfoot hand. This is awesome though. I mean, if it is, and it's how big the hands. Maybe we'll hear about it again. We might never hear about anything ever again. But we got something here to ponder on. All right, so there's that. There's that story. I got a lot. I don't know. Can you see all these tabs I got? Oh my gosh, we gotta get through them all. Uh-oh, what did I just do? What did I just close? Close. Oh, that was the picture tab. Okay, so that's okay. All right, so we'll close that out. All right, next thing, activist Mami. This woman is amazing. Let me give her a little bit of props here, so I can send you to the right place. Activist Mami. Yeah, there we go. Elizabeth Johnson. That's her name. This woman is awesome. She's just awesome. Please go check her out. Like, follow her. Check her out on YouTube. She posts a lot of great stuff. Here's 100 Defy Governor Whitmer's and gather to get their hair cut at the Michigan Capitol steps. Operation Haircut. That's awesome. Anyway, so they're little props for her. Get rid of that tab. Go back to this. Anyway, the story she brought. I'm going to put the link in there because it's pretty long, but it's basically saying that parents are realizing, you know what, my kids are getting, they want to have their kids stay longer. So when schools open up, a lot of parents are going to keep their kids at home. That's basically in a gist what it is. So let me, please, hopefully this is not a very long HTML link. Well, it says 185 of 200. Let's see. Nope, it went through. All right, so there's that link for activist Mami. Check that story out because if you're a parent, you may want to look at that. Now, I'm not telling people not to go to schools because I'm trying to, anyway, I'm not doing that. I'm just saying this is what's being reported. That's all. Whew. There's some subjects are just touchy. You got to be careful what you say. Moving on. So that's a cool story. Uh-oh. Woo! Yesterday in Pakistan, there was a passenger plane crash. 107 were killed on board. Don't have too much info on it. I just posted it right away with the first image that came out, and it looks like the plane landed in the middle of a town or a city or a village that has, concrete structures. So prayers goes out to them. Oh, we don't even want to go there. I don't even want to talk about all that tonight. Skip her. Now here's another story. Check this out. Biden. Jeez. Uh-oh. Oh, I was going to say, did they take it down?
The stock market weren't the...
All right. So it turns out, Biden. Come on, man. Seriously. Let's see.
Only shocking things that Joe Biden had to say today. In fact, check this out.
We got more questions.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
Oh!
There's so much I have to say about this comment. It would fill a book, but let me try to narrow it down to you with just a few key observations.
Help me, Jesus. Help me, Jesus. This is a guy that talks about children rubbing his furry legs in the pool. And he likes it. He likes kids. Oh, my God. He's got to be a clone robot. He's got to be. He's got to be. He's not. He can't be human to just... It was a hip-hop radio show. He thought that was appropriate. It's never appropriate when you're white, Mr. Oh my gosh. I can't show the rest of it. I don't want to show I mean, the guy talking has an amazing argument. So let's see. How do I... I don't know.
Joe Biden's policy in voting...
Copy link. That's what I want to do. So I'm going to copy link. Put that down here. You can watch... And the man's in all the right to what he says. God, I cannot believe he did that. Oh, I can. I'm just shocked that he's still allowed in public. I mean, the guy. Oh, I guess you can think who I'm not voting for. Oh my God. Give us strength. Get us through it. Okay, I don't like her. Okay. Crossing that out. Oh, but I said I was going to do it. Okay, I did. I had it as a tab to talk about. All right. Let me just read this. Hashtag Ask Ellen. I posted a very nice compliment about how generous you are. I got blasted by people who called you a thing and other nasty things. Said you didn't pay your employees. I was angry. Blocked about 10 people. Days later, this was in my mail. Explain? Yeah. I don't get magazines, so I and I know you can put stuff on magazines, but I don't know if this is legit. I have to go to the store and like look for it. If it is, damn, because I know a lot. Oh, man. Yeah. So anyway, I don't want to. I'll let you guys just think what you want to think. I'm not going to sit here and push anything on you. Now, all right. So we're almost halfway through. Yeah, I think we're about halfway through, and these two all go together, and we got that over there. Let's see what we got going on. We got people doing a whole bunch of talking over here. Let's see. I think the dude on YouTube that says he has parts of Bigfoot's in his freezer is highly suspect. That guy, I know who you're talking about. He's got like a head, he's got a foot, he's got that is passed down from his grandpa and his father and all this. Yeah, I would have to, for me to what's the word I'm looking for? Confidently say yes, this is real, or no, this is not. I would need to literally examine it myself, and probably take a scientist with me so we could take some DNA samples, which I don't understand if that has been done or not. And if not, why not? But the head kind of like, it kind of looked Jim Henson a little bit. So I never really kept following. I just watched those videos just to see. And then I was like, no, yeah. But if he puts one in front of me and it smells like rotting meat and it's got tendons and all that, which it kind of looked like it did, that's why I'm kind of like, I don't know. Could be a fake head and real parts he just made. I don't know. But it was compelling enough for me to watch the videos. So yes, I do know about that guy, and well, maybe we could have him on. I don't badger people. I want to hear everybody's sides, and even if they're whacked out of their head, I give everybody that opportunity. Let's see, and I ask. Of course, I really feel like I don't have to with my audience. You guys are really awesome. You're not the ones that are going to troll and bash people. Give people the benefit of the doubt, and if not, well, then okay. That's what they're thinking in their head. That's who they are. Just in some, guys, every case is different. Stop! I know I haven't eaten. Stop gurgling. Tummy's growling. Let's see. Dave Dennis says, give the photographer a hand. At least he or she gave us something to chew on. I do. Shoot, I don't know where that came from. Well, I will get to this in a minute if that's what you're looking at. Yeah, Rick Mackey up at Get Esoteric in Boston forwarded this to me because it was in Yuma. We'll get to that in a second, but I just want to get to you guys so I don't miss anybody. If I was to start over raising a family, I'd homeschool, Terry says. Yeah, when I was married and we had, I had my stepdaughters, it was a strong consideration to do so, but it didn't work out. We were because some places they weren't allowing it. They looked down on it. Aaron says, haha, good one, Dave. Tina says, good one, Dave. Oh, Dave's popular. Aaron says, this guy is an absolute disgrace. Biden is a dip thing. Disgusting from Aaron. Dana says, "Wah!" That was probably extremely funny when you did it at that moment because I just don't remember where the video. Raspberry says he also said, "I'll beat Joe Biden today." He said that to him. I'll beat myself today. That's funny. Not to mention he's a sniffer. Oh God, I know, right? I know. And let me tell you what the demos did. They took all the clips from Fox, of the Fox News guys talking about him and those videos, and tried to switch it around and put it on the president. I'm like, no. I know for a fact those comments. I watched those episodes or those shows. That was all. That was so doctor, and it was one of not the Colbert Report, but it was one of those guys, the British guy. Anyway, it's just vicious out there, folks. I'm glad I'm not in politics. Aaron says he isn't in public. The guy can't find his way out of his basement. Aaron said that. That's funny. Dave says we need Biden masks and earmuffs. Yeah, maybe I should do a show as him. Maybe I should do that. I'd have like one. It'd be my monitoring YouTube channel where that'd be the one person watching. Yeah, everybody, okay, Tina and Aaron and everybody's like, whoa, okay, so cool. Cool. All right. Now, let's go on to this. I'm not saying I'm the first to report on this because I know people were live streaming and I was watching a lot of it. Something went down last night over Mesa and the Yuma area. And even during the day, a lot of jets, helicopters, and other objects. Supposedly, there was gunfire and canfire. One person in the Twitter feed said, I'm in the military, that's air artillery or something to that effect. And then about an hour ago, I got this from Rick Mackey at Get Esoteric from Kaylin Ann, and I just got a message from her while I was just hitting live on the thing, and I asked if she'd be on the show tonight, but she's on the road, so I'm gonna maybe get her on tomorrow night. We'll just do a little extra on the show if I can get her on. But she sat she went outside in the street, and because she heard screaming outside, and it was a guy, and he's pointing up, going, "What is that?" And there's this object. And like little objects are popping out of it. And there was another thing about the size of a jet. I mean, she describes it all, but it's like 18 minutes long. And I thought, well, instead of showing her video, which you don't see anything, it's her because it's so dark. And with the cameras, when it's really dark outside, some of these you just can't see diddly squat. So she describes what she's seeing. And I'm only intrigued because I know there was other reports throughout the night. Now, Swanky Sparrow on Twitter says, I live in Gilbert and I heard it. Let's see. Maybe it was related to military action against the cartels, which I actually suggested it possibly could have been. But the fact that this woman saw, these, object coming out of other objects and just, weird flying faster than jets, she said, the Scooby ear went up. So I'm going to try to get her on my show to talk about what happened last night because stuff is getting taken down. Luckily, there's this Twitter feed, and people are asking what happened. No idea. Thanks for sharing. God bless. My sis is in Tempe, and she said there have been a lot of large firework displays for seniors. She says we're a pretty good distance from Tempe, but maybe they're following suit over here. So people are trying to figure out. They're thinking, it could be fireworks. But then it got to the point where people were saying, no, they're probably cleaning out underground military dumps. We know that's been going on. Like 1 or 2 a week, either major earthquakes or there's been explosions and fires in, these weird locations. And then there was videos here that showed all the air traffic that was going on that was abnormal, they said. But it had all gotten taken down within a few hours. Unfortunately, I haven't figured out how to save any videos from Twitter to, hold on to them for those scenario situations so that we can have backups. Swanky's talking more gunfire just now. Mag says, we were in Northeast Mesa, then headed to Texas Roadhouse on Stapley. Tons of vehicles backed up on US 60. Lasted a long time. Couldn't figure out what was happening. Still don't know what's going on. How do you know it was military in origin? Did the street gangs are also heavily armed and often have shootouts with each other and the cops? Yeah, so there's that possibility, but all the stuff that we were seeing, it was all way up in the air. So, and then what made me go, okay, I'm going to lean towards possible UFO encounter was Kaylin's, is that her name? Yeah, Kate, wait. Shoot, did I just lose it? Oh yeah, here it is.
I am in Yuma, Arizona. I am at a friend's house in their driveway.
Shoot. All right, hold on a minute.
Messenger audio.
Hold on a minute. Hey, Don.
Hey, Doc, how you doing?
I'm on the air live. Are you calling in?
Oh, you're on the L.L.C.
Yes. Say hello.
Oh, well, mate. Say hello to all your followers from Don Phillips.
Cool. And you're still over in UK, right? In London?
Yeah. Is this going out live now as well?
Yeah. So don't get crazy. Do you want me to give you a call back afterwards?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, how long are you gonna be?
Let's see. What time is it? It's 7:30. Probably about another 30 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, that sounds good. So, what are you talking about tonight?
Oh gosh, a whole bunch. We've talked about how, well, a whole bunch of stuff. I still got a whole bunch other to get through. We're going to be talking about holograms and Project Bluebeam, how they've got lasers that can create holograms in midair. And I got videos to show on that. We've been talking about the weird aerial battle encounter that happened last night over Yuma and Mesa. And I was just showing the video as you were calling in of a woman that I'm going to try to, who's a witness to it. So lots of interesting things going on. And I'm going to be letting people into the discussion that we had the other day. Tonight. Tonight's kind of like the big reveal that you're kind of a part of. So you are a part of it. But I know. And look, they're all sitting there going, "Oh, he's still teasing us. Just tell us." And I it's been like 30 minutes. I've been telling the news. So yeah, can I give you a call after?
Anyway, very quickly.
Yes.
You know what? I'm just watching this this documentary on the Skinwalker Ranch.
Okay. Hello?
Yeah. So give me a call.
Oh.
After that, 'cause,
Yes, definitely. Okay, I thought you were going to tell us a story. Okay, yeah, I'll call you back. All right.
No. I'm just saying that I need to get into that place. Okay.
All right. Let me get my wand out of my bag and see what I can do. All right.
I see what you can do.
Okay. All right.
Right. So anyone that's listening, and you know what? Enjoy the show, and well, that's it really. I guess. So yeah, give me a call in about 30 minutes then, Doc. Okay.
Okay, will do. Talk to you then. Bye.
All right. Take care, pal. Bye.
Bye. All right, that's Don Phillips, and he's involved in the big announcement too. So that was kind of crazy he called. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is How do I share? Copy link. I'm gonna put the link over for this video. You can watch the full 20 minutes of her, explaining everything, what's been going on. But who knows? We will see. Stranger things have happened over the skies of Arizona. So we're going to cancel all that. Sorry about the interruption, but that's Don. And if you don't know who that is, he's like the leading paranormal investigator in the UK. And he's going to be a part of the big reveal. So, all right. So let's see. So we talked about that. We're going to get rid of all that. This I want to get to because we got to get to something funny now. All right. Liberal journalist says she'd still vote for Biden if he boiled babies and ate them. Longtime essayist and columnist for The Nation, Kathleen Pullett, a left-wing publication, made the radical statement in her disturbing May 20th article where she said, "We should take women's accusations seriously, but Tara Reade's falls short." According to Pullett, re-electing Trump, quote, will replace what remains of our democracy with, quote, unchecked rule by, quote, religious fanatics and, quote, gun nuts and know-nothings. And she would rather have a baby-eating, homicidal maniac in charge than a religious nut who supports the Second Amendment. She wrote that! Oh my God. Anyway, I don't even want to read the one. Okay, here. Some people are just slightly mad. I mean, look at her. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. All right. We're gonna get to the holograms in a second, but I want to do a real quick shout out to all the graduates because it's Friday. I know it was a crazy year, but you pulled through. you're going to be always that generation, you know? So they'll always, yeah. Now, I have to give it to these people in Malaysia. Is it Malaysia, I think? This Associated Press. This is how they dealt with their graduation. Kind of, yeah. Check this out.
Outstanding performance in communication.
What? What happened? Really? What? There's like, oh, Filipino, sorry. All right, hold on. Let's try to refresh it. Come on. Don't tell me you took it down. Here we go.
Outstanding performance in communication. Jonathan Mark Allen D. with honors. Leadership Awardee. Outstanding Circle. University of Leeds and LaSalle University. With honors. Qualified for the LaSalle University.
We are conducting now the
Okay. Great explanation. Here's a great explanation on all this here. Let me, can I share this link? Yeah, I can do that. Boom, boom, boom. It's a Facebook link. Just to let you know. Heads up. Facebook link. Then we'll go over here to the box and see what everybody's up to. Yeah, good idea. Great idea. Kids get that opportunity. I think it's awesome, but it was just a little creepy. You know, the robot. It reminded me of this old science fiction movie from the 80s. Check it out. I don't know how cheesy it will be today. Probably will be, but it scared the heck out of me when I was a kid. It was called Saturn. Was it Saturn? Now I gotta look it up. Hold on. Sci-fi movie, because it reminds me just of that. Sci-fi movie. Saturn 7? Or no, Saturn 5, maybe? Yes! Or Saturn 3. Oh my gosh, this movie scared the heck out of me. Okay, so let's look at some photos. Yeah, this is Saturn 3. And it had some big names in it, but it had this robot, and then I thought he put his face on there. Anyway, Saturn 3. If you're looking for a good classic, scare you with amazing Harvey Keitel, it had shoot, what's his name? Him and his dad never died. Kirk Douglas, and Farrah Fawcett. Oh my God! I mean, that was like a star-studded cast back then, and it was, you know, it was a big movie back then. But the robot reminded me of those kids graduating, or the robot kids going across the stage. Anyway, great movie. There's a little movie thing for you. Go ahead and. Nope, that's live. We don't want to do that. Don't want to do that yet. Where were we? We were here. Okay, so that was the Filipino kids. Let's go over to the box, see what everybody's up to. Could have seen more. I know. You could have seen more of the thing. Yeah, that's why I put the link in there. Raspberry. They're not hiding anymore. I know, right? And who's that nut? What nut? We had a nut. There's been probably a couple nuts that I showed up. Yeah, I'm sure it was a nut. Oh, wow. Just wow. Boiling babies, as Q says. These people are sick. Yes. Who was it? It was Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey says that at Christmas time, the month of December, it's a really big deal to have full baby entrees on the. I mean, just sick stuff. Scotty beamed me up. Oh my God, is that for real? Yeah, right. Okay, so there. I mean, the guy's a good, nice guy. Speaks English. He's, you know, it's like, it's a good idea. It's very what's the word? Transhumanism kind of. I mean, I don't know. I'm glad they got to do it, but it kind of creeps me out a little bit. So we'll just leave that at that. Okay, now let's get to the holograms. Now, we've heard about Project Bluebeam. Project Bluebeam is the military operation, or top secret, it's not top secret anymore, where they help with satellites in orbit around the Earth, ground lasers on mobile vehicles on the ground, and radio frequencies, all this stuff. Then spraying chemtrails in the sky, creating mist. They can create holograms in midair. So who knows that some of these UFO sites could be hologram. They could be projection or projected images. And you're like, well, that's not possible. That's not possible. Okay. Who's to say that the Tic Tac wasn't actually a Tic Tac, but it was a projection of plasma? Check this out. I'm not going to play the whole videos or anything like that. Well, this is only 134 or so.
Depending on scientists.
Okay. And this is Military Times, so don't give me that fake news baloney, which we're going to talk about in a minute. But this right here, this is cool. They have learned how to take a laser and point it to wherever, far, far away, and emit sound frequency through the laser beam. So we're going to kind of need to have sound for this one. Let me see if I can get this to work.
It's called the laser-induced plasma effect, and it's made by the Joint Non-Lethal Weapons Directorate. So what they've done is basically created a laser that can shoot out to a certain distance, and they can pipe in sound waves through it, and actually make human voice sounds and commands.
Stop, or we will be forced to fire a...
Now where this becomes useful is around an area where you want to keep a perimeter secure. So essentially you can shoot out this laser, you can then talk to the people on the edge of the perimeter rather than sending troops out there and tell them to get away, or you're going to shoot, or get away, or they're going to use other means to deter them. And that same laser can be used to actually target the individual and create heat through pinpricks, like microscopic pinpricks in their skin, even beneath clothing. It's extremely uncomfortable and people move out of the way almost immediately. At the same time, the exact same laser is also being used as kind of a never-ending flashbang grenade. It can basically, with a power source, it can constantly create audible effects to deter and confuse and disorient people, just like a flashbang grenade that you would have in your kit, but would only be able to flash once, maybe twice, depending on the design. Now, it's still a few years away. They just finished testing to get the audio portion through the laser in a laboratory setting this year, but they expect to have a fieldable version within the next 5 years that troops could use to protect different areas or put on mobile platforms to disperse crowds or use it in a non-lethal way in theater.
Pretty wild, right? Okay. Now, that's cool. And for the purposes they're talking about, I don't like the whole crowd control thing. That I don't approve of. But, you know, non-lethal might, but what, I mean, yeah, you don't die, but it doesn't, it's just anyway. But I want you to think about that one. We're going to look at another two videos, okay? I want you to think about that video. What it was is they were projecting a beam that you couldn't see until it got to a point where they wanted it to stop, the beam, like a lightsaber. I mean, really cool stuff, right? And it stops and it creates a ball of light. It's, and then sound and voices are coming from that little tiny ball of light. Now, to the common person, they'd be like, I had a UFO or spiritual encounter, an angel, a ball of light, you know, was floating in front of me and it was talking to me. And people would be like, you're crazy. You need your tinfoil hat, you know, but now you know. They've had these, now this technology is not brand new. They don't show the public or Johnny Moe like me, whatever, what they just start on. When they do it, it's already been used. It's, you know, or it's been back engineered, and it's just their way of slowly bringing it into the public eye. So, so there's that one. Now, check out this other one. All right. You see a car here, right? Okay. The car, I guess, has a sunroof so that this machine can be mobile. So the whole machine's inside this vehicle, and it's shooting up through the roof. Check this out.
Ariel Burton has demonstrated an aerial 3D display which can project text and images in mid-air.
他のディスプレイとの最大の違いはスクリーンレスディスプレイである。全くスクリーンのいらないこの大気中に文字や絵を描画できる唯一の装置であるということです。なぜこのディスプレイを開発しようかと思ったのは、その大震災があった時に文字を空中にかけたら非常にいいんじゃないかという発想で、じゃあ空につまり空気中にどうやって文字を書こうかと思った時に、そのプラズマ発光っていう現象を使おうというふうに考えたところ。
Now, if you had never seen anything like that before, knew that existed, and you saw that in your backyard or in the sky, wouldn't you think, oh my gosh, supernatural or UFO? Okay. Let's see. Wait, real quick, go over here. Oh my God, is this for real? Yep. Get Esoteric says targeted individuals have been talking about all this all the time. It's real, and it has been for years, not beer for years. This isn't new, I don't think. No, it's not. None of this is new. It's just new to the public eye. The laser sound, all that stuff, because they have the ability to project sound to a focal point from far, far away to where only that focal point can hear the sound. There's video of it where they had a what was it? The History Channel or Lifetime or something. Ghost. Like it was a ghost show. And 20 stories up on the top of a building across the street, they had a speaker system, a special sonic speaker system that projected to this one little square area of a sidewalk. So when you walked down the sidewalk, you didn't hear anything, but until you came into the target zone, and then you'd hear, "Hello, hey, can you hear me? Look up," and you look up, and there's a billboard for the show. So, I mean, it's been around a long time. It's actually, my parents at one time lived next door to a gentleman that worked on it. He had these, I remember when he was designing them, it looked like a picture frame. It was like really flat. And he'd hold it and he goes, "Can you hear anything?" I'm like, no. And he'd wave it in front of me. And as he waved it in front of me, you'd hear the music and it was loud and thumping. I'm like, what? So, it's directional, beam weaponry stuff. But use this in case for sound. Let's see. The laser sound, Ricky says. Raz says, Jesse Ventura exposed this years ago on a show. Yes, he did. He also exposed with, it was a doctor in Alaska. What the hell's his name? Anyway, Berkowitz or something. Not Bangladesh. Dr. Bagish. Dr. Bagish. Yes, I remember his name. And I've actually talked to him. He's in Alaska. And I called him after the Jesse Ventura episode where Jesse is learning about mind control and, putting voices in your head kind of thing. And Dr. Bagish had the tape recorder with, the headphone thing, but it had little things that went in his throat or like little pads, right? And he put it here and he could hear it in the center of his head, what was going on. Bypassing the ear system and the eardrums and all that, right to the brain. And so I contacted Dr. Bagish to say, hey, maybe you need to use this for deaf people, hearing impaired and whatnot, and so because you're bypassing the eardrum. And he goes, we're actually working on that. And that was years ago when that happened, because that was right when the episode came out. So yes, I mean, technology, it's usually out there, just people don't pay attention, but yes. Good call, Raz. Dave says Blue Beam Tech could account for many modern UFO sightings. Oh, let me get rid of this guy real quick. Sorry. And we'll go to this next one, which is pretty cool. Blue Beam Tech could account for many modern UFO sightings used to direct our eyes to the skies and distract us from the other events in the other direction. Oh, yeah, I believe that. Raz says, I also exposed the machine that Laura talks about taking people to Mars. He had an inside track. Raz, you talking about the Ark, also known as the Jump Room? Is that what you're talking about? Because I was just listening to Andrew last night after he called. He sent me an interview where he's talking about all that. I mean, anyway, yes, if that's what you're talking about. Raspberry says, I meant he, not I, meaning Jesse. Oh yeah, it's all good. Voice of God technology, Rick Mackey says, yes, that's what it's called, voice of God technology. Putting sounds in your head. So if you start ever hearing voices in your head, especially if there's an event that seems like it's a rapture or a UFO, invasion or anything crazy, like totally abnormal, stop and think about it before you panic and you jump off a cliff or run to your church. Think about all this information, do some research now while you can, and realize, because if I see Jesus coming down in the clouds as a hologram, and he's talking to me individually or whatever, well, first of all, I'm not going to believe it. He's going to be full physical form next to me or in front of me, not in the cloud so everybody can see, like a projection screen. just keep that in mind so you don't lose your crap. And if other people are losing their crap thinking it's Armageddon or alien invasion, try to help rationalize with them, to look at it like this, that this could be all staged. It could be the ultimate, RF, and people that know what an RF is. Let's see, Raz, good memory, and yes. Okay, good. Down at the bottom of that. You guys ready here's another cool video. Check this out. I'm surprised I haven't been shut down yet. I'm going to just skip through. So all these people that are watching this thing up in the corner, that's just sitting there like you saw out the outside video, but this is inside. So that is a 3D display that you can go out and see right now. So imagine what DARPA's got, stuff that'll just make your head spin. Let's see, is there anything else cool here? No, it's just these objects, and they're like walking towards each other in midair. But there's a science to it, and there's a patent tech on it and whatnot. Okay, we did that one. This is live, so that's good. We don't need to do that. Oh my gosh, we're almost through, because I need to make a call here in a bit. So cross that out. There was one other thing. Oh yeah, the big news. And I'll get to that. Right now. Why not? Shoot. You guys ready? I'm going to wait. I want thumbs up. I want checks because it says I only have 5 people here. So give me yeses or something. And because I can't see if you guys give me thumbs up, which kind of sucks. Oh, by the way, if you don't see the subscribe button, I think what I'm able to do right now is if you hover over the little logo on the YouTube page, the little 1028 logo in the bottom corner, if you run over that, I'm doing it, and it comes up with the subscribe button, which I couldn't see on the page before. So they hid it, in a sense. So there's a secret. There's a secret passage to, subscribing. Okay, so I got 2 yeses. That just doesn't feel like a lot of love. I need more yeses. Rick, there's a yes. Okay, finally. Tina's excited. Okay. All right. I feel like I need 2001: A Space Odyssey. Dun, dun, dun. All playing in the background. All right. Okay. All right. Nobody wanted to call in? Could do some calling? No, I can't. I got to go. I got to make that phone call in a little bit. I got to contact Don Phillips. So let me get through this and get rid of this and give you one last thing. This is if you're in Dallas-Fort Worth, the Addison Improv, tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday, our good friend Michael Loftus will be performing.
Hey, Mike Swift here for the Eagles of Liberty Freedom to Laugh comedy tour. The only comedy tour that can patch, bond, seal, and protect. Let's face it, liberal politicians afraid of their own garbage disposal? That's no fun. Liberal socialists, millionaires with 3 houses? What a mess. And think of all those late night hosts making fun of you and your belief system. Oh, the headache. That's why we invented the Eagles of Liberty Freedom to Laugh comedy tour. These jokes are so strong, they even work underwater. Order now. You'll get Chad Prather. You'll get Brian Hayner. You'll get Reno Collier. But wait, there's more. You'll also get Michael Loftus. These are comics that you've seen on Comedy Central, Showtime, Fox News, The Blaze. The list goes on and on. Go to theloftusparty.com and get your tickets now. We're so confident in the strength of this tour, we sawed a boat in half. Bad idea. theloftusparty.com. Freedom to Laugh tour. Be there.
Have I ever told you how much I love this guy? I was with him for the first season of his show, The Flip Side with Michael Loftus, and just been friends ever since. Just love the guy. Anyway, if you're in Addison or near Addison, go to the Addison Improv. He's on at 8 o'clock, it's probably late now, but go tomorrow night or Sunday night, catch his show. Tell him Doc sent you. Yeah, so if you're looking for some comedy and you want to get out, in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, go to the Addison Improv. That's up there. Boom, done. Close this out. Okay. Nothing else. See, we've come to me, so we're going to minimize that. Are you ready? You ready? All right. I think everybody's ready. Drum roll. I got a drum roll in there. That's fantastic. Someone did this. I don't know what that means. You and you kids. All right. I got enough people involved that I can talk about this now. And there's more. Okay, this isn't all. This is just, I've only been working on this a week, but a lot has happened. Okay. So, let me say who's involved. 100% in yet. I mean, I got some that were like, yeah, I'm everybody's busy. So they're like, I'll get back to you in a couple days. But we've got myself, 1028 Live, Brooks Agnew, X Square Radio. We've got John D'Souza, the X-Man, Mike Barra from Ancient Aliens and Tell the Truth Wednesday, Blake and Brent Cousins from Third Phase of Moon. We have Pastor Paul Bagley from Paul Bagley Ministries. So awesome. Deborah Tavares from StopTheCrime.net, who will be here on the show Monday night. So be sure to watch that. Let's see. Rick Mackey from Get Esoteric out of Boston. Andrew D. Bashago, and myself for his new show, which I can't say the title yet, but that's happening. I have many others on here that, I'm just waiting for the call back. And there's so many more that we want to bring in. They'll be vetted, of course. Make sure it's the real people, the good people, and the ones that are reputable, not the ones that are iffies. And bring them together. Are you ready for this? Are you ready, folks? Oh gosh, you're gonna love this. On June 20th and 21st, that's a month from today, we're going to be holding 2 8-hour telethons on Friday. No, excuse me. Was it Saturday or Sunday? I think it's Friday. Whatever the 20th and 20th. Maybe, yeah, I think it's the Saturday and Sunday. The Saturday and Sunday near the end of the month of June. So we're going to be promoting it and everything. I will say I'm trying to get Rob and Ben in, but they have been so busy. They're working on some really big stuff right now, and like their voicemails are full right now. That's how busy they are. But I'm waiting to talk to them. I'm going to be speaking with Laura Eisenhower after the show. I have spoken with, that's all I'm going to say, because everybody is like, oh yeah, we're so down, but I got to talk to my husband, or I got to talk to my, compadres, my workers, or my whatever. And that's cool. But yes, we have, myself, Brooks Agnew, Rex Bear. He's excited. He was like, yeah, just, give some more information to me. So I'm going to get to him, try and get a hold of Dylan Monroe, and, let's see, who else can I mention? I'm trying to get a hold of, I don't want to say too many names because, I don't need somebody to cut me off at the pass, but y'all tired of the censorship? Let me hear hallelujah. That's right, folks. We deserve freedom. It's in our Constitution. We shouldn't have to worry about Big Brother looking in our stuff all the time and harassing us when we're trying to spread the truth. So, my fellow compadres that I've mentioned here, and many, many more, if I was to get everybody on my list that I'm contacting, we would come up to a total sum of 14 million subscribers combined. Well, what are we going to do with all that? Well, we're going to be doing this telethon. It's called the Run Telethon. Why run? Because we're going to have the cabals on the run. That's right. Because we're not going to be we're moving out. We're not living under their roof with their rules. I mean, we are, but we're not going to do what we want to do under their house. We're going to our buddy's house. That's right. The Rebel Underground Network.com.net.org. That's right. The money that we're going to be trying to raise, and we're going to need your help next month. All right? We'll have a thing all set up. And all the participants of this telethon, they're going to be doing their shows from their locations. It's not like we're all going to be in one, because just we can't logistically do that right now. So everybody's going to do their show, but they're all going to be dedicating that show that weekend to the event to raise money. Okay, from $1 to $1,000, whatever you can do that you feel, if you believe in all these people I mentioned, plus many more that I didn't mention that you probably have on your subscription lists and stuff. We're tired of being told what we can't. We're tired of I just read the whole thing on Facebook. I don't need somebody it's going to accuse me saying I'm fake, or they're going to censor me without letting me know who they are so I can have my say. That's cowardless, and it's dark, and it's just nefarious. So the Rebel Underground Network will be completely censor free. We will have channels. Now, they'll still have their YouTube channels and their Facebook and their Twitter. This is just another platform that will allow them to, if they want to do subscriptions like Patreon, they can. If they don't, they want to make it free, they can. They can have, chat windows and upload videos, do streaming. They can do fast chat, which helps us make our money as podcasters, without worry of it being taken away. If they want to bring their sponsors with them, they can. We will have commercials that will air before and after their shows, promoting the other shows. I am putting together a new show for Friday nights where I'm going to be, for an hour, doing a recap each week of the top moments of all these podcasters' shows. They're going to send me their clips. I'm going to put them together, kind of like Talk Soup, but not Talk Soup. I'm not there to make fun of everybody. I'm there to, showcase them. So if you're only watching 2 or 3 people and you're just waking up and you found 2 or 3 people and you're like sticking with them, I get that. That's usually how it works. But you need to eventually broaden your spectrum and go out and listen to other people's views and their perspectives and information and facts and figures and all that. You don't ever want to just have it just be 1 or 2 or 3 people. You want to have it broad. So we want to show you those people that you may not know about. You may not know who Pastor Paul Bagley is. You may not know who Rex Bear from the League Project is. You may not know who Deborah Tavares is. All these people, they're huge, in their own rights. And so we want to showcase them. Why? Because we all understand that if we lift each other up, we will all rise together. It's all about cross-promoting and helping each other. Now we're going to do telethon twice a year, which, what's the money going to? The money is going to go to our own private secure server systems and a salary for an IT tech, room and board for the all that stuff, right? And we're going to have that goal set for the event. But if we reach that goal and you haven't, put something in, you still want to, that's great, because anything that goes over the goal, okay? Anything that goes over the goal. Oh, wait, hold on. There's one other cost. The other thing that we're going to have is some channels and shows that I'm going to talk about in a minute, which your guys are going to flip out over. But, oh crap, where was I going with this? Oh, I just went blank. Run, solar, steel. Classes. No. Oh, crap. It's always the same. I look down at something and it throws me off. Oh, yes. Raising the money. Anything over, that's where I got lost because I went backwards. The other thing that we're going to have with the Rebel Underground Network is an attorney that will represent our podcasters. So that's also where the money's going to go to as well, to protect us and our rights and your rights to get the information you want, that you want to hear. So, but I'm trying to see if I can find, I've gotten some names on some really amazing attorneys, but once we get that one, I want it to be somebody that can at least be good on camera, because we would like to give them a weekly podcast of their own that they can promote their law firm or whatever, and get business. But also in that podcast, educate you on your rights, our rights, everybody's rights. Okay, so you don't get bullied. Now, any extra money. Now we're to the extra money over the goal. Any extra money that we get, and hopefully we will. I pray with as many subscribers of these shows, coming together, we're hoping it'll work. But it will be evenly distributed amongst the podcasters that participate in the telethon. So if we make more, they're going to go and get expensive cars. No. We're divvying that up so the other podcasters can get higher definition cameras, maybe some backdrops. Maybe they got to pay their rent. Maybe they got to pay the electric or their internet to keep themselves going. It's a way to support us as a community. So it is vital to have your participation involved in this telethon, because once we do it, now it's going to be the network is free to all of you. It's free to anybody that wants to come there and hear uncensored information, not being told, telling you what's real and what's not, where you can make your own decision, where people aren't judged. And we won't have any people doing any kind of, like I said, there will be a vetting process. We have to make sure that, they're not like one of those UFO shows that they're all fake because they go out there with some stuff and a smoke bomb and they're like, oh, look, a UFO crash. No, those people, no. They can stay over on the other platforms. But our platform is legitimate, reputable people, okay, that have a following, have been around for years, and they have all been censored. They've all been taken down, one thing or the other. So there's that. Also, we will have a music video page on Run Rebel Underground Network, because patriotic music, music for Q, all that fun stuff. We're going to have a stand-up page, which will have a calendar of events for rallies, events, social gatherings, petitions, all that. We'll also have another page where I need to get a hold of maybe a good shrink or something that's good on camera. So we can have a channel called RPC, Red Pill Counseling. A lot of people are waking up, in the past 2 months. I mean, a lot, like a tsunami of people. But for some, it's a little too much, and they're having trouble wrapping their head around it. So they need somebody that's been there, that understands it, that can help them understand. So maybe we'll have meditation and stuff, something like that for that particular channel. Then we'll have a documentaries section. We're looking for people that have documentaries that would give us the rights. We're not saying we're gonna we're trying to do things right. So it's not like we're going, because it's called Rebel, we're going to be all crazy. But no, we're going to have our rights back. And then my week in review show that I told you I'm going to start working on, and we're going to have commercials and skits that are going to be fun. Parable skits like Star Wars and Rebel Alliance and stuff like that. Rebels. We're going to have some fun. And if there's anybody out there that's watching this that's good at editing or putting together really cool videos or graphics, especially like After Effects? No. What am I? Anyway, Adobe. If you're good with all that stuff, special effects, and you want to be a part of this, let me know. Okay. So there's that, and we're gonna have Red Pill Comedy. So I'm trying to get a hold of my good friend who's on tour right now, and I'm going to talk with him tomorrow and see if he can help head that up. Maybe pull in everybody can pull in some other big people. But I just want to go down the list of them, but I can't until I talk to them. But it's a huge list, and a lot of them. If not, I've got on this list everybody you watch. So if we do this, it'll be free to you guys to access the network. But if these channels, and they don't want to have a Patreon page anymore, I'm just saying, I'm not telling them not to have it. But if they want to have another channel that they can charge a subscription or fast chat or sell their merch and all that, it's free and clear. It's free and clear. The Run Network is not charging these people to be on the network. All we ask is that everybody on the network helps everyone else rise together by, cross promoting and hey, you got that guest last week. Can I get and then we share so that we can all of our audiences are different, but we want to bring them all together so we're one big tribe. So everybody's really pumped about it. Brooks Agnew even flipped the bill so we could, get the ball rolling and lock down site. We've got we're looking for good web designers. It's going to be a little rough at first. It's not going to be slick and sexy, maybe. I don't know, but I'm not expecting that first. The first 6 months to a year, we will, accept all kinds of ideas so we can build on that. But we need our own servers. That one, they're secure. We're in control of them. Two, just have our own ecosystem, online ecosystem. And there's others like Rob and Ben with Edge of Wonder TV. There's Suzanne Ross with the SciSpy.tv network. Well, what about them? Well, yeah, they have amazing networks, but they can still have their networks, but we will mirror that and go, hey, we'll have commercials for them on the Rebel Underground network. So people watching these shows that don't know who maybe Rob or Ben is or somebody else, we're going to help send traffic over there. And hopefully in exchange, they'll play like, a commercial that shows different variety of shows over on our network, on their channel. It's to help each other. It's not necessarily about the money. That's what the telethon's about. And we're going to do it twice a year, every 6 months. Just like your public broadcast television, Sesame Street, Mr. Rogers, the painting guy, all that. You know how they do those telethons every year? Like Christmas and one in the summer, and they have jugglers and, lots of rows of people with telephones. Well, we don't have all that. It's going to be online, and we'll give you the schedule for the telethon and the links, so okay, at 2:00 I need to go see. I got to go over to Mike Barra's page and watch his show, and he'll be like, yes, Mike Barra, blah 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 blah. And today we're trying to raise money, so if you can, it's going to be that. It's going to be that for 2 days. And if we can raise, I think it was like $50,000 to get everything we need to build and put the things together, pay people to make this happen. We could have a website and everything. I mean, we have the online, we have the web address, but we don't have anything up yet because it's just a couple days ago. I told you this is moving fast. Okay, and so. Boy, it says I only have 5 people here. Is that for real? I thought more people would be excited about this. I hope there's more here. Let me see. Dave Dennis here. He says, we so need this, folks. Been so excited about this. Terry says, sounds cool. Rick's going, woot, woot. Yes, the big news. We've had 10 in the feed. Time to reveal. Okay, I did. Can't wait, Rick. Yeah, me too. You guys are just talking to each other. That's cool. Doc's perfect guy to lead. Aw, thanks. Well, I'm gonna do my best. I mean, there's a lot. It's beyond me. I mean, this is us. This is a community. This is just huge. Red Pill comedy is absolutely needed. Bring George Carlin back in spirit. I know, right? Well, can I tell you who I thought about? But because we want to be, uncensored, but we don't want to be offensive. So, if your teenagers are watching, you don't have to worry. And I did. Because we got Pastor Paul Begley. And if you don't know who he is, yes, he's a pastor. He talks about scripture. He sings Christian music and stuff. But he talks about, stuff in space, solar flares, asteroids. He loves asteroids. All the stuff on the fringe. And he goes there. So it's a perfect overlay to also, to a spiritual aspect. Now, we're not going to have a bunch of spiritual channels, okay? That all goes over to Suzanne Ross and the SciSpy.tv network. That's where that all goes. And we want to, it's like parts of the machine. She's that big part. Rob and Ben, they've got their huge part. I'm hoping they will join. I don't know. We will see. I'm just waiting for them to call back. But Yeah, I'm not here to go, I want you to drop everything you're doing and come join me. It's not that. It's, look, if you're small, like I'm small, and you need a channel because you don't have your own website or whatever, and you want to be able to do your show stress-free, not worrying about being taken down or censored, anything like that, then yes, set you up with a channel on the Rebel Underground Network. And it'll go into the podcast channels and whatnot. Also, if you want to be a sponsor of the channel, you can if you want to sponsor like multiple shows or just one show or whatever, you can contact me, and I will put you in contact with a certain show hosts that are involved, and that's your thing. Look, I got to pay my bills. I got to pay my rent just like everybody else, okay? But I'm not looking for a yacht. I'm not looking for a bus of Tropicana models. I'm not, this is all I'm thinking about. My mom really wants me to do a date page on this, but I got too much. I got way too much. I told her, I said, look, if you want me to be the man, I don't have time right now. Nothing against, look, I want to be married. I want to have kids. Don't get me wrong. But I got to be a man of focus. I mean, look what I pulled together in just like a week. So I've got to focus on this, and it's been really hard not to tell you guys. So, real quick. No. I have to go. It's oh shoot, it's 8:20. I've got to go. Awesome idea. Lots of work. Worth it in the end. Can't wait. Dave says, sounds awesome. Cool. Love Brooks. He's a cosmic. I see 9. Tina says. Terry says, we will take the red pill. Yay. Raspberry says, they are the Are You Serious guy? Yeah, I'm the serious guy. Okay, I've got to call London. So I've got to go. Wait, I forgot to tell you. Yeah, Don Phillips. He's on board. Yeah, because I just forgot because I was talking to him. But yeah, he's going to be doing his... well, I don't know if he's going to do American Supernatural Uncovered on there, but he can put whatever he wants on there. So we'll have ghosts. Well, we've got UFOs. We've got Wormwood and Armageddon and Pastor Paul Begley. We've got what else? And all these people, they're all about being positive and uplifting, not just doom and gloom. You're all gonna die. So hopefully it's positive and uplifting. Dave says, I love Pete Slattery, Australia. Blah 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 blah. Stone on board, and Saucer Stone on UK on board. Those guys are Dave, we'll talk about that later. Ed Begley is the Are You Serious guy. Yes, grab your coffee. Are you serious? That's Pastor Paul Begley. It was such an honor to have him call me. I was just like, oh, I've wanted to talk to him for years, so it was just really, really cool. Okay, Dana says, sending positive dynamic waves and energy. Thank you, Dana. Have a great night, Doc. Thank you. Raspberry says, oops, Paul, not Ed. Okay, all right. So I gotta go. I gotta call London like right now. But that is all the big news, folks. That is what's happening. RebelUndergroundNetwork.com, .org, .net. I got them all secure, all that stuff. And we're gonna be, we're gonna have, secure servers. It's gonna be amazing. And probably have the website up and running before the event so you can all see it during the telethon. Okay, I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for taking the time to hang out with me. Show's going to get bigger and better, I promise, especially with this going on in the time that we're living in. More and more people are waking up. They're going to want to see the truth and not what Facebook tells them is real or not, right? Okay, so I don't know how long I'll last during this month, but I will go as long as I can here on YouTube until they take me down. But love all you guys. I got to go. I got to make this call. Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow night. It's Speculation Saturday night, so get all your crazy conspiracy ideas that you've thought of and bring them up. Give me a call then, okay? And then, Monday night, Deborah Taveras from StopTheCrime.net will be with us live. Love you all. Remember, as long as we lift each other up, we will always rise together. It's very important, folks, especially in this time right now. If you wish to donate or help in any way now to help keep the lights on and the internet going this month, information's upstairs up here, PayPal.me facebook.com/1028 Productions or Facebook Money Messenger, which is just through my Facebook page. And God bless you in advance. Thank you so much. It's coming up to the end of the month, like everybody else I know. But we got to keep this thing going, especially now, especially with this going on. And, you know, we could be up and running in like maybe a week or two after the telethon. And you set up your own accounts and everything and then have access to these channels. So we can make this happen. If we get the money coming in, we can make this happen sooner than later and kick the cabals on the run. All right, guys. I love you. Doc Skinner. I'll see you, Lord willing, tomorrow. Ciao, Bella. Hitting the second button. Ding.